I'm over it. I'm over it. Do something on your own. And I just feel bad I didn't go with him.
Hi guys, welcome back to Nikki Faces Reality. The time has come. We're here to discuss Michael and Angela in the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. It is officially the beginning of the end. I wasn't sure if we were going to get to see them with all the behind the scenes drama that's going on. But I was reminded that they usually do introduce someone mid-season. So I'm really excited to get into it, to see, what was the cherry on top for Michael to pull the trigger like he did. So let's get into it. Before we do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah. Are they at a beach town? Why are her boobs out?
Don't be. Tomorrow's literally the most important day of our life.
Yes, I know.
This is like a boxing match. You can't drink no liquor. You can't have no sex. You
Michael.
got to focus.
I told you, when I get the visa approved tomorrow, by God's grace, don't worry.
You're gonna go down under.
I don't know.
I really don't want to hear about their sex life.
I'm Angela. I'm 57 years old. I'm from Hazelhurst, Georgia, and this is my husband, Michael.
How long has she been 57? Asking for a friend.
From Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm 35 years old.
I'm younger than you, really, by soul. I'm the partier. He's the calm old man.
Michael would be a partier if he wasn't terrified of the consequences. So, not by choice.
I'm scared to be excited. Like, I don't know if I can handle another failure. Like, the last 7 years, Michael applied for 2 visas. One was a student visa, and the other one was a fiancé visa.
A student visa? Did I miss that? What school was he applying through that he needed a student visa? Like, that doesn't sound right. Why would they sign up for that?
Both of them were denied. And then 3 years ago, Michael and I applied for a spousal visa.
3 years.
There's a huge backlog in Nigeria, so Michael's application was transferred by the U.S. Embassy to another country.
Visa interview is scheduled for tomorrow at the U.S. Embassy here in Ivory Coast.
I've never heard of that before.
We've been through a lot, and we are meant to be together. We are flying back home together, okay? And live as one.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'll hold you to that.
And live as one family, okay?
You know, I had the questions that you studied too. So we're going to play a game.
Oh my God. Her boobs are
I'm
distracting.
going to pull up these questions. How long is your penis?
Come on now.
Why do you do? You son of a gun. Michael and I met online 7 years ago.
Hey, Angela, it's your sexy Nigeria.
I just think it's funny that she's like, that's where it really began. And I agree. I think that until you meet, you are not in a relationship. I'm sorry. You're just not. But she held over his head the fact that he had that hookup. Remember the BJ incident? They hadn't even met when that happened. Just, some data.
In the beginning, we had a lot of sexual chemistry, I remember then we had sex 36 times.
Oh,
in 2
God.
weeks.
36, 37. It's been so long since 37.
No, it's 36.
I really didn't need to know that.
When did we get married?
We got married January 27, 2020.
Yeah.
Wow.
I pronounced the two of you as husband and wife.
I mean, there were many signs along the way that Michael shouldn't have been in this marriage. But I think a huge one was when she refused to say the obey line in her vows. She was like, I'm not saying that. And was like dying on that hill. Whether it's deserved or not, he definitely wanted that visa because to endure the trials and tribulations that they went through, it's a lot. But I mean, yeah, it's he had things to gain, she had things to gain from this union. Knowing everything that we know, I definitely think that it was transactional, but I'm not jaded enough to believe that there wasn't any love at all. To endure 7 years of anything, you have to have at least a little bit of love in there.
We were frustrated, we had communication problems, and everything came to a head.
That's an understatement.
When I caught Michael in a lot of lying. My friend sent me.
The friend that has come out, it's John Yates, the blogger. He was the one that got the texts and was the one to drop the news. I mention it because John Yates was also the blogger that went on that like 4-hour live in Angela's house when Michael disappeared. So he is part of their story.
Texas, Michael cheating on me online. Can you believe he said that to this girl? That's how you talk to me. I don't think the word devastating is strong enough. Like, I never trusted Michael, but I never in my life thought he would cheat. Michael, one last shot, because I truly love him, even with his bad flaws.
Luckily, Angela agreed to do the couples therapy, and thank God because it did save our marriage. Babe, I love you so much, you know that, and I'm sorry for everything.
It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right with me that in every opportunity where they have a platform, like in The Last Resort, in 90 Day Fiancé, in this Happily Ever After, it's always Angela talking about how he wronged her. And I don't condone cheating in any way. He definitely should be held responsible for those things. But it's not a black and white situation. I feel like they don't discuss nearly enough just how volatile she is towards him. And I know that people can be volatile and not be loud. So like Michael maybe doing his dirt too. But we've seen her be like vocally volatile, physically, towards him, towards his loved ones. And when she talks about it, she's always like, I'm crazy, but I have a big heart. That doesn't excuse the fact that you can't regulate your emotions. It doesn't excuse that you are still being hurtful, that you are being violent. I just hate that to keep the peace, Michael is always like, yeah, baby, thank you so much for forgiving me. Like always like in this groveling state when it obviously has taken both of them to get to where they are and to have lived what they've gone through, No one deserves to get cheated on, but I also feel like there is no self-reflection. Michael cheated, but Angela has also been super inappropriate with other people. And if Michael, God forbid, even like has a lunch with his friends that happen to bring girls, all hell breaks loose. Remember when they were in Nigeria and she was going to talk to these Americans, and the minute she saw there were women, she was like, you have some nerve, and walks out. Meanwhile, she's FaceTiming, doing striptease dances to fucking Billy in Canada. She's dancing with people at bars. She's being flirtatious with her doctor outside of the clinic. Like, it just doesn't add up.
It was another woman. She would have left me long time ago.
And if it was another man, somebody would have left Angela a long time ago too. I don't know why you guys hold on, but you've held on. But give yourself some credit.
Stop with me,
I really believe that we're soulmates, and that's why I can't get away from it.
Y'all think so?
Explain the age difference between you and your wife.
Age is just a number, and
is that on the list?
She showed me the definition of true love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too bad you had interview tomorrow. You're making me turned on.
You guys, remember? So Angela loves to be like, I'm your elder. You need to respect me and all these things. To him, to his friends when she was in Nigeria. And then that one tell-all that Michael's like, yeah, she's my elder. And so, like, I have to respect her. And she was so triggered. It's just so interesting how she, like, picks and chooses when she can play the elder card. Just thought about that when she mentioned the age thing. I'm like,
what is your spouse's religious background?
Oh, Christian.
What type?
Italian.
what, Michael?
I have no idea.
Baptist?
Well, I'm Baptist.
She's from the
Give
South.
me a break. That interview man ain't gonna give you. If I was in an interview with him and I could answer the questions, we'd be out of there in 10 minutes.
I don't think it's that simple.
And I finally get to live with my husband and my grandkids in America.
You are trying to put the pressure
Yeah.
so you are getting it.
I feel like it's very easy to be like, yeah, if I did this, I would do this and I would do that. There's something about government buildings that are so just naturally intimidating. There's a lot of nerves that come up. I feel like she's all big and bad, but when you're looking at these people with the uniforms, you'll quiver. So I just feel like Michael does not need the additional pressure. He doesn't need it. Also, I feel like these embassies look at Nigerians with a side eye already. So it's like, doesn't need this.
We have done everything to get Michael to me. If he gets denied, I just think there's nothing else to do. I'm
Right.
getting older. Look back 7 years of this.
No, you gotta hang it
I
up.
mean, as much as I love him, I can't. It was too much.
Babe, we are getting it. Simple as that. ABC.
See, that's what worries me. I don't know if you're taking this seriously.
I feel like people handle tough situations differently. You stressing out more about it isn't going to change what is inevitably going to happen. Stress doesn't do anything to it, And like I completely can empathize and understand that there's a lot at stake. But Michael doesn't work well with stress, and he's the one that's going to be interviewed. So, like, play your cards right. Adding this much, like, pressure is just unnecessary.
I'm just being
That's why I'm nervous.
positive.
Man, don't get me wrong. I'm telling you from my heart.
He doesn't want to get denied. He wouldn't do it on purpose.
I think I stuck around more than most women would have. I swear I feel that.
She loves to toot her horn.
We are going home together.
I just want you. This is serious. Well, you just gotta be prepared, Michael. This is our last chance.
Let's dance for love. So I'm skipping the scene where they talk with her grandkids, and it's cute. They're like, Grandpa Michael, you need to come here. And I'm wondering if that was also a part of the reason that he left. Aside from the fact that dealing with Angela is a lot, she mentioned in the last season that they were on that she can't wait for Michael to come to America so he can help her take care of the kids. And it's just like, imagine coming to a brand new country. You have a volatile wife. You're dealing with her aggressive daughters. And then you have to deal with 6 little kids. They're cute. But 6 little rascals driving you crazy in that house. And you're expected to be their sole caretaker? Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, this next scene is of the morning of his interview.
I need a break, and you are making me break down. You did something stupid. You're mad at yourself because you made a mistake.
Yikes.
That's gonna get us in trouble. Put this back. No, put it back.
Oh my gosh, she
Okay,
crumbled
put this
it.
back. No.
Move it out.
Since you're so smart,
I'm not.
since you're
She is wearing a full Americana look. America.
So smart, put that back and make sure they see.
How dare you treat someone like this when they love you? You have lied and lied and lied. I'm gonna divorce your ass. And he says, let me know when you send the paper. My God, I can't believe he like included this in his proof packet. So in his packet, when he's like, yeah, we've been in a relationship, this is our proof, here's our marriage certificate, here's our pictures, and here is the many times that she's threatened me with divorce. We're obviously a real married couple. This is so hilarious because this is pure male logic. He's like, yeah, she's obviously my wife, she's threatening me with divorce. If you wanted to include proof that you guys communicate, there could have been so many other text threads that he could have probably included. But the fact that his brain told him this is the one is...
that one first. That is incriminating.
It's incriminating of you.
That piece on the day we're supposed to be happy, you always do this. This is a sign to me. You always do this. This is a sign to me.
A sign of what? A sign of what? A sign of what? Also, I get that this is a stressful situation, but instead of continuing to berate him and stressing him out before the interview, why not be like, babe, like, this is not it. I'm so glad that I looked through your things before you went. I'm so glad that we caught this. This is a sign that God is on our side. Not Angie. She's like, this is an opportunity to blow up again. There's like no filtering of emotion. Everything just has to be vomited out. And it's, I wish that there was a certain age that we would grow out of it. And at 57, she is still stunted. Just yelling.
Over Michael's paperwork, I see a text where me and Michael's fighting, and I'm talking about the cheating, and I'm looking at this. Who would put that in there?
An idiot.
I can't figure out why.
And the thing about it is that Michael wants to come to America, right? Like, he obviously didn't do this trying to incriminate himself. His logic was just off, and. It's so funny that she can't see through that like, obviously it was like a stupid mistake. It's not something that he would do like on purpose, but she's just always so butthurt.
Why would you put those texts in there? That they don't want to see us fighting. That's a denial.
It was stupid. It was.
It's a paper, I screenshot our conversation, our chat. I don't need the negativity. Today, I just need to
That's
focus.
true. That's true.
We need to document our communication to prove we are husband and wife. Because a real couple will probably fight.
I mean, that's
about
true.
cheating. And the embassy don't care about that. They just want to see that we are a real married couple.
I was just trying to go over your stuff for you like I'm supposed to do. Thank God I did, because that right there would have got your ass up.
Like, he's not fighting you on it. He's just like, don't yell at me. He's not fighting you on the fact that you were like, oh, not this. And she's just like,
I guarantee it. Just go and see if you pass it. I could give. Go to your interview, because I'm not babying you anymore. You're a grown ass man.
I'm sorry, please.
Yeah,
Can
me
we,
too.
Can we go together, please?
Absolutely not. Do something on your own. See you later.
this is like, I get being angry, right? But you have to pick your battles. And she makes every single fight a battle. It's like, this is one of the biggest days of your life. Put that shit aside and stick by your man. You keep saying this visa is for the both of you. Show up. Show up when it's hard. Just show up. he's apologizing and he's like, can we go together?
And by the way, good luck.
Like, that's so passive aggressive. Well, that's
I
aggressive,
know
not passive.
little thing triggers her because of the situation, and also she's nervous. So I don't want it to really bother me much. I just need to focus on the interview in the next couple of hours. And
He's so used to, like, putting things aside in his brain and, like, rationalizing her irrational behavior. This is a guy that's just, like, gone through the ringer. So when people say, you know, he deserved the visa because of all he went through, this is an example.
He don't get it. He's been flagged twice. Like, that's called flag, denied.
Right.
So they're going to look a little bit deeper than he thinks.
But good thing you checked. Like,
Just puts all these thoughts in my head. I don't want to lose him. And I just, you know, as mean as I can be, I have a big heart.
she loves to say that, and it's
I
bullshit.
didn't go with him.
Oh, now she feels bad that she didn't go with him. She could have gotten in the car and kept yelling at him in the car. But show up.
I should have, you know, just went. I should have cooled off, but he didn't have time. In 10 minutes, I would have went. Even mad, I would have went. But now, if you don't get it, I'm going to forever think it's my fault, you know?
It's not about you anymore.
Sabotage it this time, you know what I mean? Like,
You did sabotage. You did sabotage because that wasn't the battle for the day.
unintentionally. I just want to get out of this room. I'm just so tired of being in this room. I'm going to feel like a ass if he don't get it, because I don't want him not to get it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want him to get the visa. I wouldn't be here.
Girl.
It's right now, because out of being self-centered, and I was, not
Yes.
thinking of us, I was thinking of myself.
Is this Angela taking accountability for once? Are pigs flying?
You know, I know when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And all I was trying to do, I swear, was help my husband. I was trying to be the wife. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah.
Michael keeps thinking this is just his visa. No, it's our visa. I can't do this by myself.
And why sabotage it?
It's just annoying that he doesn't see that.
I do think he sees it. I just think that people emote differently. And, like, she shouldn't crucify him because he's not a nervous wreck like her. He's probably nervous inside. He wants to come here. So we'll see the verdict next week, which we obviously know. He came to America. I'm really looking forward to getting the details of what actually happened. I feel like they've both been pretty vague online. Angela's definitely talking a lot, but really vague on the details of what led to their ending officially. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Let me know what you guys think about this whole ordeal in the comments. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to covering this with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed yet, do subscribe so that you don't miss out on my recaps. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.